Hello my beautiful hammerhead and welcome back to another video. So today we're gonna talk about the Sunday preview, so everything we're gonna be able to pre-order next Saturday from Games Workshop, the Nova Open preview stream on Thursday, and that I'm probably not a wargamer anymore, but we will get to that at the end of the video. So let's dive in with the Sunday preview. Machines wage civil war on Mars and Chaos Hordes descend from the north. This wasn't that much of a surprise. The first part here, the Martian Civil War, because it was revealed to us a couple of weeks or basically 2 months ago, I think it was. Also really funny that this is basically just one picture and they said, good enough, and just split it in half. I really like that. It's basically, it's the same. Come on. I just think it's really, really funny. So everything we see here has already been revealed. That is really nice. That we have now the opportunity to get everything as a separate kit. If you're just looking for an example, the Trioris Armored Conveyor, then this is your time. Then again dies, but that's okay. Then for the old world, the Arcane Journal for Warriors of Chaos is already here. That was fast. I mean, why? I like it. Don't get me wrong. I really, really like that there was the reveal. Chaos Hordes are coming to old world. Here is the book. Now you can buy everything. I like that. That's great. The thing is, there is an inconsistency of reveal to pre-order date. There is no real planning behind that for the customer, for us. There are many hidden things behind the curtains in Games Workshop. I totally get that. There are things that they don't have their hands on, like with shipping from other countries to other countries and so on. I'm not saying they're bad or anything here, it's just logistics, it's a thing that happens. But I was just hoping that we get a little bit more time before they say, here is the pre-order. Again, something that I that I really, really love of how Parabellum really works with the community and their pre-orders. They give us a catalog. This is everything that's coming up in the next 3 or 4 months. And yes, dates can shift, but this is everything that you can expect from us in the coming 3 or 4 months. This is something that I really, really love and something that Games Workshop could, well, do themselves, because planning forward, especially with money in this economy, is really important. But okay, yeah, everything we saw here is already, the majority of the old Hammer fans probably already have everything here. I also heard from other people that you can use the new Chaos Warriors on these bases instead of the old ones, so let's go. Nothing is in your way to have new spicy models instead of the old blocky models. But yeah, again, everything we saw here last week or 2 weeks ago. Dwarf mountain holes made to order. I really enjoy those. I just wish that this dwarf here is a separate thing. I really hope that he's gonna be separate, because then it's a must buy for me. Also, Helga is back. That I really, really like. I like her model. And Black Library, The End and the Death, Volume 1 in paperback, Collection 13 in French edition for the Horus Heresy, 15 for German, and the Imperial Palace Undone, the map, and Warhammer Plus. Okay, this was everything for the upcoming week. Then we have for the Nova Open 2024. Again, this is Wednesday to Thursday night. Well, at least for me, I'm not going to live stream that because reasons. I like sleep and such. Also, I'm still not recovered 100%, but all the latest reveals for Age of Sigmar and Blood Bowl, plus new roadmaps for 40k, Age of Sigmar, Horus Heresy, and the Old World. This is going to be interesting. because sorry if you hear my cat screaming. I just gave her something to eat. I don't know what she wants. Maybe she wants to be covered in a blanket because it's not hot enough. It's just 30 degrees Celsius. I don't know what she wants. But yeah, roadmaps, it's basically what I was asking for, but this is not a catalog. I want a catalog with the products that we will get. But yeah, okay. Also live coverage from, well, 40k Grand Tournament. So then the last thing I want to talk about is a really quick one that over the last 1.5, 2 weeks since I've got my visual impediments, let me just phrase it like that, I had time to ponder a little bit about the hobby, and I don't know if I'm a wargamer anymore. And this doesn't mean that I'm going to quit the hobby. That's not going to happen. I just love miniature games way too much. It's just the big size of games is probably not my cup of tea anymore. Because I don't have that much time, I want to spend time with my friends as well. And I'm probably going to sell a lot of stuff that I have right now. Which comes to the Game of Thrones board game. Basically everything I'm going to sell from them, because it's just another... It's not that big of a game, but I have no one else to play with. I'm just alone with it. So I'm going to sell everything from that. 40k, I'm going to keep everything for boarding action. And maybe kill team, but I don't know if I want to go into kill team. Everything that I saw right now for kill team is really spicy. I love the co-op part of that game, which, by the way, is obviously coming to Warcry as well with the next edition. But I don't know, there is just way too much to do. As much as I love miniature war games, again, there is just not enough time in the world, especially not with a full-time job, then with the waxing and waning of interest in a specific part of the hobby, which is a totally valid point for everyone. Not everyone loves to paint all the time, not everyone wants to read all the time, because this is something that I have right now. I love the Black Library. The Black Library obviously is the biggest part for me in the Games Workshop hobby, be it 40k or Age of Sigmar. Age of Sigmar, of course, being the priority for me, because I think it's just a little bit better fleshed out. But this is just a personal opinion here. But yeah, there is so much. Again, skirmish war games, Warcry, Kill Team, probably the best parts for me. Spearhead right now with Age of Sigmar is probably the best part for me. So I'm going to sell everything that is not a Spearhead, just keeping the biggest models, so Nagash, Morathi and so on in my collection, but everything else is gonna go. I know that is a big loss monetarily. I don't know that if that's the right word, probably not. Monetary value is going to lose a lot here. Also not the right word. I'm going to lose money. So let's just stick with that. But that's fine, because again, I had time over the last week on my sick leave. I have 3 closets full of models that I'm never going to touch. My living room has models in it that I'm probably never going to touch. Here are models that I'm pressed for time, that I'm never going to touch. And this is not only the visible part here. There is stuff behind my door, beside this cupboard, not cupboard, beside this bookshelf. There are stacks of models behind my monitors. Sorry, didn't want to disturb the microphone. Behind my monitors are models. On my wall here are models. This is way too much. I have to sell, especially because I want to move in a couple of months as soon as the opportunity reveals itself. And I don't want to start with the models I have in my basement. It is just way, way too much. So I'm going to bite into the sour apple. I will sell models because I know that I don't have the time to build and paint everything. I will just focus on a couple of things in which I know this is the one that's real spicy for me. These are the ones that I'm going to play with. And even then, it's only going to be boarding actions, spearhead, and, well, let's say maybe Warcry and Kill Team. I'm going to sniff a little bit around. It's going to be Middle-earth, because I just love Lord of the Rings. The only big game I'm going to keep is Conquest, because this is also a setting that I just enjoy so much. The lore is fantastic, the miniatures are beautiful. So I made the decision. If I'm going to keep a big war game, it's going to be Conquest. Also because the models are a little bit cheaper, the game is a little bit better than the big games of Games Workshop. And there is no arbitrary 3-year cycle for the, well, release of a new rulebook. Or rather, new battle tomes, because there are no such thing as battle tomes. Everything is free. The rules are free. The army rules are free. The app is free. You only have to pay for the models. So this is one of the biggest reasons why I said, okay, I'm going to stick with Parabellum's Conquest as the big miniature war game. And everything else is going to be scaled down to, again, boarding actions and spearhead. So, but yeah, I'm going to end this right here, because otherwise I could ramble for a long, long time. And I just want to hear your thoughts on all of this. Am I a little bit overcorrecting here? Maybe. Are you going to pre-order some things? And what are your hopes for the roadmaps? Please leave your thoughts and questions in the comments. I'm keen to know what you have to say. And while you're here, please remember to do all the YouTube stuff, because hitting buttons is not only fun. Why? Because that way we can build a bigger community and talk more war games and lore. Almost. Oh no, I still have to change my outro. I'm sorry. Next Wednesday. Let's just say it this way. Yeah, then by that I of course mean like and subscribe. Have a great day. Stay fantastic. Stay hydrated. And I will see you in the next video. Bye, bye, bye.